say, do you think this one's really...
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Oh, no, I'm not lost or not. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well. If you... Well, as luck would have it, I will be ashamed to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I...
We could make the fruit reborrent ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
At last! It all becomes clear.
Mayhaps it's time I went looking for. That place crossed my ears. Yet if aught were to befall him.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend in counting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which but I shan't take up any more of your time.
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skill.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more of your time.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my head.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
What am I to do? He really ought to have...
Didn't you hear me?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit? Oh, well, if you do pick...
Well, you ought not strain yourself.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see. What did I have planned for the morrow?
Been a while since I heard a good story.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What a view! Oh, I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
Could be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for... First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with...
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. We have a rest before pressing on?
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit. Roberant, are we? Do come again.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit Roberant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Gold makes the world go round.
Right you are.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit Roberant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Doing about a dozen things at once.
I'll have an early supper.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
It's been a long day.
Sweep and dust before I open. Time to be heading home.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps this time I went looking for...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Today's work is done.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. I couldn't live with myself.
I'll go and open the chest.
Times are hard.
Gotta fix this up proper.
I'm about ready for a break.
Come to think of it,
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once... Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us...
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Nicely done.
It's a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Well said.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. There's still one of them. Regardless, we will not invite its trust.
You distract our foe, Arisen. I'll see them rooted.
This, and you shame us both.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow? I'm ready to attack, Master. I would gladly be obeyed, Arisen.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
'Tis as you say.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Right you are.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
An ox cart was meant to meet us.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
No.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
It is about time we pressed on.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. Where ought we to go now? I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. The sun climbs high.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
I'm yours to command, Arisen. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea. You are in good health, I trust, Arisen. Methinks we've earned a brief repose. What?
It pains me to say it, but I've nothing to share just now. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea. I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps another time. Ready to tackle today's adventures, Arisen? I'm full of vim myself.
We've got goblins!
One cannot be too careful.
It was a glorious success!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
All day. My legs are as... I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Let me be the one to collect it.
What?
The skies are our foe's domain. Do not give them an opportunity to shoot down into you.
Very well, if I must.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Just in the nick of time. I thought I was done for.
What's this? We're trapped. A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
Master, I just had a thought. Might we make use of this tunnel somehow? This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Focus. A moment of precision will spell our doom.
So it goes.
That sound? Fall back!
Where you do not get swept into the current.
This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my...
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot, yet the value you showed in coming to... Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the... You're free to make your own way to the capital. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany... Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their...
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir. Out of the question.
Look, Master! Goblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for it. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Oh, that's better. Many thanks.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first.
This one's not a bad sort.
As decreed by the great will of our world, that Arisen now resides with. It follows, therefore, that this you must submit to questioning. If you value your... I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to excuse you, and no other. Some days passed. The people rejoice. Yet, not all celebrate. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. Following that, however, with Your Majesty, I shall devise some plans to further our cause. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit...
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem... In fact, there's aught I...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next...
Prepare yourself!
Not on your life.
I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
You'd pay what's due, and you can bid this cell goodbye.
Very well.
What business have you here?